Hello everyone, it's your favorite FGC controversy tuber here. So we're here with the hottest take I've probably ever seen and shows you. I just want to get off the bed and say that some people just shouldn't be allowed to say shit. Shouldn't have opinions or game dreams, whatever. We're on that level and I call the normie or the bootlickers. And this one we have, it says, bad game design isn't real. It's a term made up by YouTubers who want to justify their whatever whining. How petulant. That's so stupid. Like, first of all, that's one, the fact you're basically trying to say, oh, there is no such thing as bad. Like, first of all, there is always something that's bad, objectively, and even opinionatedly. But he's trying to say that there isn't bad, like, and we'll go back to a video, but yeah, no, everyone's cooking, and here's the best way to put it. Here's the best way to put it. Someone immediately destroyed him. One of the worst game designs ever. And mind you, I can take away, I love Mega Man X. It's close to the same core prompt, just because you like something, whatever. They get bored that someone objectively breaks their shit down. Mega Man X6 is definitely not a great game. I love it. It's one of my favorite Mega Man X games ever. It clearly has objective problems. And here, look, like I said, bad game design isn't real, and my man ratioed his ass. Look at this shit. Look at this. So here's the problem why this is bad game design. Generally, you are conditioned in Mega Man, in any game. See, you don't even have to play Mega Man X. You're, oh, here, okay, whatever. That's a cutscene. You're like, okay, it's still going. It doesn't auto. That's number one. And it's cock blocking the screen, and you're into auto mode of, oh, this is basically, and here's the other problem too, that, oh, you should be ready, whatever. It's like, you don't even know. You won't instinctively know to jump. Every single person will fail this without count, unless they're just mashing. Like, this is an unavoidable death. That is objectively bad. And even you could say, oh, we ready? Homie, a lot of these things in Mega Man X specifically are very trial and error, or you have ungodly reaction times. Which I do, which is how I got past some of them, but even I knew they were bullshit back then. Like, this is bad game design. Like, and another one that happened in one, I think it was a Resident Evil game or a Resident Evil ripoff game. It's a bug in the Xbox, I believe, or what it was. You would open a door. Oh, yeah, no, Code Veronica. It was Code Veronica on no, Silent Hill on PS3. You open a door, you can get attacked before you even have a chance to react. That's bad game design, but that was by accident. Sometimes bad game design can come in several forms, but at the end of the day, it's what the end product is. To sit here and say something so fucking stupid, you know, this is as dumb as that person who hated on quarter circles. Like, you, Mr. Robin Poo, you are a dumb bitch. I'm sorry that maybe I'm being a dick, but that's the stupidest shit, because there's only an experience you want to give players and what you can do to create that experience. Yeah, and you can fail at that experience. Fucking moron. And it says nothing's wrong by it. Yeah, no, only a tool to be, no, okay, see, nothing's wrong by itself, only a tool to be used. No good or bad, only good or bad game designers. Yeah, okay, so, but here's the thing, if the tool is bad and the designer's bad, then the end product is bad. Are you retarded? Like, what is it with these people trying to, like, stand random fucking stupids? Of course, he's a Zelda stan, fucking loser. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Zelda, but, you know, people tend to stand Zelda too much. It's like, alright, look, bro, Zelda's pretty okay or mid at worst. It ain't the bee's knees in that sense. But that's so stupid. That makes no sense. Like, it is bad game design. Like, and here's look, if you guys want a great video it's been actually been watching, even put on universities, it's so objective, like, you can sit here and be like, this is not a thing. And dude, even people like, oh man, I don't know about this one. You know, people are like, game designers have goals. Yeah, game design fails to achieve that with most yeah, it's bad game design. Yeah, no, this you yeah, Zelda BS isn't, yeah, no. So see, look, he caught him. He caught him in 4K. Say, yeah, game created mechanic, like, dude, especially early on, like, game design, like, this dude's just being a little bitch. Whipping durability in a genre that has no right needs it. Oh, this dude, all genres are okay. Now he's coping. He is who the fuck is this loser? They are not a gamer. They are an Omega normie scrub. They probably can get stuffed in a fucking locker. These are the like, I already don't like a lot of opinions. These are just peak bitch weirdos, bro. These people don't play real. He probably, how much money you want to bet he only has a Switch? How much money you want to bet he only has a Switch, bro? He's not even a real fucking gamer. And same thing is, like, no, skill matters in video games. It does. It's the same thing with Dean. Why do you think everyone gave shit to Dean Takahashi? No offense to him, he does good tech articles, but he's not like a good gamer. Skill matters a fuck ton when it comes to reviewing a game, both from low to mid to high. And you need, I think, a good balance of all three, but the one you respect the most is someone who doesn't suck dick. Because someone who sucks dick at a game, it can't give you a proper review, let alone an idea of how good the game is or its level of depth, compared to someone who actually is fucking good, can put in the effort, right? Like, how much money you want to bet this person say, oh, his skill isn't actually, like, you know, like, this person is clearly a sheltered, white privileged piece of shit who has no idea. These are the same people who don't know that talent just exists and thinks everyone's hunky-dory kind of shit, or that everyone's just different. Like, we're all, like, you know, this person, like, I swear, these people, bro, it's like the same people, you know how people, like, Genshin Impact fans, right? It's a good example. Like, how do you end up not liking anything in life? Like, they just exist, and then randomly this one random IP, and that's, like, the only thing they like. Like, how do people like that exist? Like how do you just sit your whole life, like, just NPC, and then randomly this random IP? Oh, I exist to like this one and only mid-ass fucking thing for no reason and defend it. Like, you know, kind of like PlayStation fanboys. But regardless, this is the most Omega scrub shit. It's like, why even bother? Oh my god, look, 4.1 million views, right? But let's go to someone who's objectively science proven, and that's the thing. They probably don't even know what objective is. They probably can't debate. Like there are actual things. Like if I sit here and said 1 + 1, this dumbass would be like, oh, well, ones are just like man, shut your dumbass up. You know, like these motherfuckers. But like it's not even worth trying. That's why I don't do debates with people who are dumber. You know, like Keanu Reeves said, you know what? If someone will sit here and say 2 + 2 = 5, you're like, oh, you know what? You're right. Have fun with that shit. I'm sitting here, no, you're fucking stupid. Don't have fun with that shit. Fuck you. We're not talking about this. Beat your ass. But anyways, I even talked about it later. I made an example, Mega Man X. You know, design, right? This guy, like let my man see sequelitis, like 15 million views, well respected, even shown in universities. Let that sink in. This man knows what's up.
Oh boy, it's a Mega Man. This game's like a legend. It's pretty.
Yeah, but let's get to the point.
No, shut up! I don't need
people
you.
hate
because
that shit.
Look, the game shows me what it is before I even feel confident enough to jump down.
Game design, good game design.
Whoosh, okay. So there you go. I fall to my death. I'm glad.
By the way, a good game design is something that, like, if everyone objectively fails, no matter what your skill level or intelligence, it's bad game design. But if it's something that can fall, I mean, Zelda games actually have really, really good game design, actually. So it's very ironic that some all this such thing is bad. Like, no, Zelda games in general have. To me, I even said before, someone who's a dev now, I call it the Zelda method. It has like the blueprint, especially like a lot of the old school ones, like how to make a good game, right? Like you start off, you show something, right? Here's a sword, you give them a situation to do the sword, you give them another puzzle, get them to figure it out. Once they get enough of doing that, you introduce them a new element. Mega Man and especially Capcom games are absolutely excellent at this.
I knew that, so Mega Man 2, I'm sure you all know, this Quick Man stage has this segment where you just start dropping. But right away, there's these big yellow beams that are like, boom. And so, Mega Man, come in! There's these big yellow beams that kill you if you shut your mouth! I don't need you! Because look, the stage is shaped like a funnel, so it draws me towards the bottom. So I've got no problem feeling there's some tension in escaping these obnoxiously loud death beams, you dumb bitch. All around Mega Man 3, there's these green ball swinging dudes.
Sorry,
Mega Man!
But I'm trying, okay, but you guys said like that's good game design. Now he even talks about what bad game design. That's what this is, right? You want to ever see?
Now, as a little additional bonus on the right that you
highly recommend you watch this. You want to know what makes a good first level
hey,
or tutorial level.
This all seems silly to you, like duh, right? Like of course you learn about a game by playing it long enough. That's like an inherent thing about games, right? No, like think of a game like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
This is the peak of bad game design.
The NES, for example. Everybody should play this game if you want to get into game design. It's a perfect example of doing nothing to teach the player about its limits and goals. Nothing in this game seems to make sense. Stuff happens at random. People hurt you, some people don't. You walk backwards as Mr. Hyde. Of course, the game itself has limits. It has rules. It is a game, but it doesn't teach you anything about itself through the gameplay. And on top of that, the presentation's confusing because all the clashing information you're being fed constantly. Just play this game for 2 minutes, and you will understand how poorly you can teach a player how to play your stupid game. The term used a lot for this concept is conveyance.
See, and again, going back to how we can treat this fucking moron. How about, a tool. Yeah, the tool, the thing is, if the tool is wrong, then it's wrong with the engine, then it's wrong with the coder. And then if that's not the problem, oh yeah, they want to create an experience. Good, they have an experience, right? There is something, like you see with the other whatever, they're just doing a bad job of doing it. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, bad game design is the result of a bad game designer. But to sit here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he's sitting here, oh, I want to blame the cook, but I don't want to say the food is bad. Bro, if the cook is bad, the food is bad. Are you fucking retarded? Like what the fuck do these people smoke? You know what? This man probably sucks his own dick. Took his ribs off to suck his own dick. Like, I want to see how much that's fucking insane. You know, like, everyone, you want to know what? Get back to work. He's talking mad shit. You know, this is actually kind of true. This is kind of true. Some people will... But I'm gonna keep it real. If someone's saying bad game design, 9 times out of 10 they actually know what the fuck they're talking about. And I can separate between me not liking it, and that's the problem. I'll tell you this much. Why even I do some reviews is people don't know how to separate objective from subjective. Like, they don't even know what that word means. Like, subjective means like, oh, something that can be taken, right? Like, a good example, we can look at an art piece right here. This is objectively good. It's well drawn, proportions, shading, whatever. Objectively, maybe you don't like the characters, maybe you don't like the color palette or something. That's what objective, subjective means. Objective is something that you can look at it, whether you like it or not. You can be like, yeah, that's objectively good. Like, when someone presents to you a dish, it could be like, objectively, it's good. The portions, everything, calorie count, the way it's cooked, right, to medium rare or some shit, right? It's super healthy objectively. I just personally don't like the taste of cilantro, so the whole dish is ruined. You know? And it can be like the same with games. Like, a good example, I don't really like the Souls games all that much. But do I sit here and say that they're bad games? Absolutely not. To me, I just don't. I think it's too long and grindy, and the core gameplay is just too unstable. And I'm just not interested enough in the lore. But just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's a bad game. How many people can you actually find? Tell me this right now. How many times can you find people that will say they don't like something and still be like, you know what, that's a good game? Or like something and be like, that's a bad game. Like I said, Mega Man X6, not a very good game. It has its strengths, but it's a very, very flawed game. Another game I like that's objectively garbage Mortal Kombat vs. DC. That game is bad. It has a lot of bad game design. But it's like one of those things, you know how they call guilty pleasure movies? It's like, it's so bad it's good. And that's fine. It's crazy how in the movie, in a lot of movie people, they can accept the game being bad and enjoy it for what it is. But in gaming, for some reason, we live in a world where you want to even criticize, say, like the Silent Hill reimagining, which we've talked many times on this channel, and you can't even do that. Like, we live in a world where you can't even criticize. Be like, oh man, the game's great. It could be 10 out of 10. But you know, the hair was, like, you even say, like, the hair is off or some shit. Like, oh, whatever. Here's another thing. Objective. Like, graphics can be bad, right? Like, it's optimization is something, like, anything that's code involved is objective because it is numbers. Like, 1 + 1 = 2. You cannot change that. And Silent Hill 2 is not very well optimized. And there's a tuber that I talked about. Let's see if I can find him real quick. Bad. And this is, by the way, highly recommend this channel as well if you want to know about some of the issues of Unreal Engine, in a sense. And mind you, I use it myself, right? But hopefully I don't have to. I see this guy right here. He's called Thread Interactive. He talks about actual objective. It's purely objective shit. It's nothing. And look, this killed performance. Like you want to even sit here and criticize something objective.
I'm going to break down the entire GPU pipeline.
An actual person who knows shit.
Engine 5 is running in DirectX 11.
If you want to get the gist, one of the problems. So here's the way this works, right? The fog is supposed to cover up things. The problem is there. You guys see the pictures? These are fully rendered trees. They are not using LODs or lesser LODs to make it, right? So the way it works, obviously, the more things you have on screen, the more time it's going to take, and obviously GPU resource to render that shit. Their problem is they're still rendering shit while they're having the fog see it. You know, best way to put it is imagine if someone's making, again, food. There's one piece of cake to your left and a piece of cake to the right. The whole point is, okay, if you only want one, then I'll only make one. Then that's what you do. And even better, what if you do make two? This is what they're doing is not only are they making two and you only want one, the other cake is hidden behind somewhere. So even if you wanted the second one, you can't even get it. You don't even know it's there. And even if you wanted to, good luck. There's bars in the way. See? And that's the best way to put it. You can't even get past that. So even if you wanted to try to JRay, I want to go look at some trees. Doesn't matter. What they could have done better is just put PNGs of trees, which a lot of good games do for optimization, or put a super low poly version. The fog would have hide it. You would have increased FPS. And also, FPS is objectively a better game experience. Again, these are things that are proven by scientists. I don't like when people want to sit here and people who go, they dedicate their entire lives to a field of science, whether it's electronics, GPU, nanotransistors, or whatever you say, coding, you know, the human eye, the human feel, all these things, and all these scientists get together and be like, oh yes, 120 FPS is, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, in the scientific field, it's very hard to get scientists to agree. But if they can, all these things that I'm saying, motherfuckers have shook hands and be like, you know what, this is objectively correct. More FPS is better. You know, this is better. You know, it's just, and you have retards, literally retards, like this, who never stepped outside their house, can get no pussy, suck dick at all kinds of games, only play bitch games, don't have no friends, no real experience. Like, these are worse than celebrities. You know, the dumbasses who want to sit here and preach, so they're mad out of touch. Like, these people are like the bottom of the barrel of society, bro. Like, I pull up here fucking with the Chad pose, you know, you know, he's literally the virgin, bro. And he wants to sit here and tell you about, like, you know, imagine this dumbass try telling you about politics. Or even better, imagine if this dumbass pulled up, bro. We're in a meeting. Let's say I'm a scientist or some bullshit. And we're talking about the future, and we call it some tech, call it, nanotechnology. This motherfucker doesn't even know what that shit is. Comes up and says, nanotech is bad. How do you know if it's bad if you don't know what the fuck it is? These are the kind of people, and I'm gonna treat you, because this is such a stupid ass shit. I'm tired of people with this stupid ass shit, bro. Like, why do you sit here and say this stupid shit? Shut the fuck up. Like, I know absolutely nothing. They don't even know. Like, I'm an actual game dev too, so suck my dick. Like, sit here, like, bro, I literally work with engines and shit. Like, what are you, retarded? And this is what's even crazier, bro. You have people who super casually play games, trying to tell experts in a field how to do their job. But they're saying that and the thing is, they're saying this shit just because they heard what Booty hurt with YouTube. Like, dude, you know how good a number of them are successful. A huge number of them. Because they actually know what the fuck they're talking about, right? Crazy concept to think that people can sit here, search into something, and become knowledgeable about the field. Maybe not an expert, but knowledgeable. And here comes to a quote that we were talking about in the Vibecast. Same how everyone could be a bad movie. You don't have to be a director, a film choreographer, this or that, to know a movie is bad. And to break down why it's bad. It's a lot easier to be a critic for things than it is to actually make this shit. That in itself is a fair statement. And mind you, to further prove my point, I became a pretty decent, I've been over doing it a year. A lot of the shit I learned, I came in pre-ready knowledge, like rasterization, you know, anti-aliasing, fucking bitmaps, you know, fucking textures, and, you know, all this other, I want to get to this is actually fuck ton. Blueprints I didn't get into a ton way later, right? Hey, heck, I even I took a coding class back in fucking high school, shit. You know, which has helped quite a bit. Because I on my spare time, what did it? I go on YouTube, I watch videos about people breaking things down, or, you know, Digital Foundry, great fucking source for stuff. And even, guess what? They could be wrong. The other channel calls them out. This is part of the nature, and we call each other out. We can be wrong, and and not say stupid. And the thing is, the problem is you guys will sit here and say something and never want to move your inch. Whereas people in our field, we're open. You ever notice we say there's a reason YouTubers were always like, hey, I could be wrong, because we know we could be. When you are in the field, especially something as art, there's always a moment of weakness, and we realize that. But people like this, literally, they know absolutely nothing. And you know what? You know what this is? You know what this is? You guys ever heard of this? Again, also objective. For those who don't know, the Dunning-Kruger effect is the level of confidence, that someone has, that depending on the subject, right? And this fucker's right here. Like, see, imagine you're doing anything with sport. We see it's prevalent everywhere. Like, okay, let's say it's throwing the ball. They throw the ball a couple times, you have low confidence because you never done it before. But then you do it, and then, oh my god, oh. See, this is why it's called the pink of Mount Stupid. Just because, oh my god, I could throw the ball, but then you realize, when you start to this is when you realize, wait, there's more than just throwing the ball. You could bounce it, you could spin it on your finger, and that shit's, we all know it, it's way hard. If you've done anything in life, there's something you do. I mean, depending, some things are super easy in life, but anything that actually requires time on a skill, like any sport period, is basically this. And it's like, and right now, these people are there. Like I said, she thinks, oh my god, I play a Zelda game on the Switch, and my mom bought it, it's the only thing I do. Oh, I know so much about gaming. And then they don't even try to touch this. They see a little bit of this, and they want to be like, they'll stay here. They're like, no, I'm not gonna fall. I'm gonna stay fucking here. I know so much. I'm not even gonna bother. Meanwhile, we got people here. These people out here. See, look at that. That's what they think. They're at the same level, but they're not. They're just because they see them. Oh, we're eye to eye. I'm just the expert, like a person who spent their whole years understanding that game designing is hard or whatever. Like, to me, and the thing is, to me, if you want to avoid this, always realize that your confidence, have it down here. Always be like, I don't know shit. And guess what? Even people who can be up here, they'll be like, oh, I don't know shit. You ever notice people be humble, and you can avoid this. If you never, I mean, it's okay to pop off, right? So you always be appreciate what you do, but never sit here at a moment and think, oh, I know more than everybody else. Unless you actually become like the de facto, then okay, go for it. Again, then you can just go into like here, right? You can still maybe have a peak, like, oh, okay, right? Like you have a peak, right? You're getting confidence, but you'll never be stupid. And you're like, oh, fuck. But guess what? Because you were ready, it could be like, oh, it's a small bump, and then boom, straight line, right? So it'll look something like this, right? And even it's not linear. Progression's not linear. That's another thing I should mention, right? And if you know that, guess what? The slope of alignment, because you'll still be in the valley of despair. It'll still happen. Maybe you're like, oh, you won't drop. You'll be straight up, and then the valley of despair eventually comes down. Trust me, it will. For me, it came like here, right? Like once I was good. I never reached here for fighting games, and then and I did to about and like then I went back up, and then I went down because I was like fuck, and then boom, the enlightenment, and then it just shot me like straight up, basically, in a sense. Like, it's to know that this is gonna happen to you. The valley of despair is going to happen to you no matter what, But just you try your best to avoid this. Like I said, it's just be humble. Never think that you're the greatest or best or anything until you've done this shit for years. And if you know that the very thing you're doing is not hard. Because the problem is we have people reach here and then they move it across here. Because a good example, like someone tries to throw, like, oh my god, I flip a coin. Like, that's not a very high skill ceiling requirement thing, right? People will do the most basic bitch shit and think they're hot shit. Like, it's like there's a reason no one looks at a dude who goes, okay, good example, like they play a Zelda game or they do coin flipping. You're not fucking Michael Jordan. You're not Mike Tyson. Those are things that dedicate field, body, hours, like you're not them. You're like, oh my god, look at me doing this. I'm the best at doing this. Like, bro, that ain't shit. That is not shit. Oh, I'm a better musician than Michael Jackson because I stab my fingers on the fucking desk. It's like, fuck me, dude. Just you people are fucking retarded, bro. I'm gonna keep talking, man, because you're a bitch, bro. I'll sit here, bro. I'll be like, yo, you throw hands, though, bitch. See, you a new gamer or something? See, look, thank you. Like, see, clearly. And oh my god, dude. Oh my god. He got cooked. This reminds me, I had students, freshmen in high school, who seemed to all agree there's no such thing as villains or heroes in stories, thanks to post. Oh, yep. There we go. See, that's what it is, bro. It's these baby ass people, bro. They don't want to see. That's another. We're not gonna get into the whole thing of the language of modern Western language getting fucked by. Oh, there's no such thing as bad. Everything's good. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You people are delusional. See, participation. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, but clearly I'm gonna be the mean guy and tell you you're a fucking dumbass. Sit here, throw hands, bro. Like, actually, I'm challenging you for being such a bitch. Let's throw fucking hands, bitch. Officially write it down, fisticuffs, so I can beat your ass and put you on your lesson. Because you clearly never got your ass beat. To say some stupid shit, like Mike Tyson said, some of y'all got too comfortable. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You pissed me off so much with that stupid shit, you need to get your ass beat. So, like, no, some people need to get their ass beat so they can stop being stupid. Because clearly he's at the peak of Mount Stupid in general. It's like indicating when someone's that cocky on something they don't know, they need to get their ass beat, bro. And that's the problem. These people don't get their ass beat. When you get your ass beat, you learn life lessons, bro. Your parents didn't beat you, bro. Then when you sit here, oh, yes, it's good, honey. No, but when I did that shit, my parents were like, and I learned that shit. Okay, don't be a jackass in public. Shit, bet. You know? But there you go. That's just me. I just want to rant off because I fucking hate these kind of stupid ass fucking people. Like, it's such a low hanging fruit, too. Because, like I said, bro, this dude is nothing to me. This dude's a bitch. He ain't beating me. Not even in his own game. How much money you want to bet? I know more about his whatever game he plays. I'm better at it than he is. And I don't even touch that shit. Like, I could literally humiliate this man's whole fucking life, bro. You know, I'm gonna end this man's whole career. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I'd be the most MLG 360 no scope Zelda player. I don't even play that shit like that, bro. I just like it's a fun game series. I still need to play more of it. Heck, I need to finish Breath of the Wild. Fuck. You know, this looks dick. You couldn't make a game if you tried. Little basic game like tell this dude, oh, try to make Tetris, bro. Fucking watch this dumbass thing. Oh, I know how to make Tetris. Such a simple. And then my homie couldn't even fucking get single line of code done. Fucking dumbass. But yeah, that'll be all for today. Just treating this fucking dumbass. Actually, go harass this dumbass and tell him to throw hands. Because I'm tired of y'all dumbasses saying stupid shit, bro. I'm greatest gamer 00. Here to throw the hands. I'm here to win. I am here to establish what the fuck is going on. Because you suck dick. Yeah. If you guys like this video, feel free to like, subscribe. Don't like, subscribe, actually. Reverse psychology. And fuck this loser. We don't need more. If you guys got any more stupid fucking takes for me to treat as a developer and pro gamer, well, I mean, not years for the dev and the pro gamer one, but regardless, feel free to send that shit my way. Because we're going to treat these fucking motherfuckers. I'm going to be the goddamn hero. Hey, Rev says Desu of gaming. VTuber edition. But thank you very much. And fuck this loser. I'm sorry. Like, I'm tired of being nice. You fucking dumbasses.